There it is.
There we are. Yeah.
Sharing the link now.
Do it.
Are you?
Yeah, we're live on YouTube. Welcome. It's your Drive Home Podcast. I'm your Drive Home Podcast host, Ryan.
I'm back.
Yeah, Tim's back.
Long time.
And also,
Bro.
Kelly's back. Yeah.
I brought Kelly with me tonight. I had to talk her into coming out. Yeah, man. Dude. Oh.
Been a minute, man.
It's been, dude, I've been busy.
Yeah.
But a good kind of busy. I'm not complaining, dude. It's been going swell.
Yeah.
I feel swole from how swell I am.
Oh God.
Like my muscles, like I've been working out. I've been working my muscles. She hates that word, swole.
Swole.
It's weird.
It is weird. It is a weird word. Weird word. It's a weird word.
Yeah, it is a weird word.
Swole.
Words, all these roads and routes.
Roads.
And reeds.
What are these roads? This is so heavy. What is this? Such a good forgotten movie.
Oh, I love it. I was just talking about,
with Jonathan.
Yeah.
It came up. Came up because I listened to that on my way home from Louisville from my brothers from Louder Than Life.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to in a second. But dude, that honestly, like, okay, so again, I'm not gonna like give you all my hot take on it because like some of it like it should be discussed like off the record. Sure. But like, dude, honestly, like I really appreciate a lot of the things that he had to say. I really wish I was on the call, man. I really wish I was here for that because there was a lot of things he said that would like really spoke to me. And I was like, oh man, like this is.
Yeah, it was good
like,
stuff.
Dude, you're like speaking to my heart right now, man. I'm like, I really appreciate you saying that. Like when he was talking, like he really is encouraged, and I know I don't really want to like get real deep right off the get, but like when he made the comment, he's really encouraged when he sees like these big time like pastors and like church leaders when they fail because it is a reminder that they're human,
right?
And that the church isn't built on them. The church is built on Christ.
Right.
And, like, that's the whole point.
Oh, I know.
Is to, like, we need to stop looking at, like, all pastors want is your money. Like, okay, well, then you're going to the wrong church. Or you're not listening to the whole message. That's the only part of the message you're listening to. Like, that's not what it's about at all. Like, God doesn't need your money. Like,
right.
They don't need your money. Like, yeah, maybe the church needs your money. Like, if you, like, go into that church, like, they have bills. Somebody's going to help. Somebody has to help pay the bills.
Right.
So if you're going to go there, you might as well, like, put a couple bucks in the offering to help pay the bills, keep the lights on, keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer.
One thing,
man, dude, I really appreciate listening to that.
One thing it reminded me of, we were talking about. I don't know if we were talking about it or not, but you'll remember something that like how we grew up. The pastor that we grew up under would often hide anytime they were sick or anytime they felt or had a surgery. Yeah, or something. They would. It was like an attempt to not seem human. Like, dude, I wanted to be.
I remember him making the comment that he's literally holding his guts in.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm like, what?
I remember that.
Go sit down, dude.
Right. Yeah. It was insane. Yeah. Well, but that was. I mean, but there was a long time where he was just kind of like, yeah, I don't want anyone to know. Like,
well, now that I'm
still human.
But now that I'm older, I'm thinking like weird flex, bro. Like that. Like go sit down. Like nobody's gonna judge you because you're sick.
You're
man.
human. You're not Superman. Like
I don't. Yeah.
But yeah, coming out the gate with the church talk.
No, I just wanted to say, like, I listened to that podcast on the way home, and if Jonathan, if you're listening, man, I mean, I really I hope to have you back on again, because that was
great. That was good, man. That was great.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would love to have him back on.
The only thing I didn't like was like you guys like were having a serious conversation, and then like you stopped them, and you're like, so I have these questions.
Yeah, let's lighten it up. Yeah.
I have these questions. What's your favorite restaurant? I was like, wait a minute. Well, hold up a second. Like I was having a moment there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
But but you know what? It was still good because like he like nailed Olive Garden to the wall, man. I'm like, why you gotta talk bad about my Olive Garden? He's like, my family loves Olive Garden. Like, yeah, I know it's not real Italian, but either is Chipotle. Chipotle's not real Mexican, but it's still good.
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of change gears and not constantly talk about one thing with him. I also wanted to get other sides of his personality.
Sure.
I never met the guy.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool dude. He's a solid dude. There it is.
Laundry's done.
Pizza's ready.
The pizza's
I didn't
ready.
even bring. Dude, I was gonna bring pizza. I know I called you.
I know you did.
And then as soon as I got off the phone with you, I talked to her and I'm like, listen, they don't have the pizza we want, and I do not feel like sitting here waiting for a pizza.
Right.
Like, we're already late. Let's just go to MTO over at Sheetz. And we end up pulling out of the parking lot. And what did you say to me? You were like, hey.
So by the time we ordered the sheets, the pizza would have been done.
Like, we still waited. Like, they took forever.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's so worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it.
It's worth the wait sometimes.
Have you ever had...
Romeo's is pretty good, though, so I don't know. And I haven't had Romeo's in a bit.
Have you ever had the Great Potato Ranch from Romeo's?
No.
Dude, it's...
You're breaking my heart.
I went to order it, and...
I went to order it.
No,
Was
it
it
was
you?
me. It was me.
Because I was the one that asked them about it.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I said, hey, can I get the Great Potato Ranch pizza? They
Mhm.
go, oh, we don't have it anymore. I
It's
said,
so
oh my God.
Oh.
I said, why?
It's so good.
It caramelized onions.
It's
Almonds.
got sliced almonds.
That
Like
sounds
somebody
amazing.
took almonds and sliced them. Like
It's
I could just see somebody in the kitchen because I used to work at Arby's. That was my first job when I was 16.
Yeah.
We used to have to slice tomatoes, and like sometimes you get like an old tomato and it's like squishy, and you put it through the slicer and it just just squishes.
Yeah.
But like I could imagine somebody with like one of those big cowbell looking cheese graters with an almond and their fingernails are like little bits of fingernail.
Oh, you got pieces of
because they're
skin
like got
going
this
in
little
there?
almond.
Oh,
They're just
God.
like scraping it on.
Yeah. It's
Like
gross.
because they're like they're like sliced long ways. Like who spent the time building that machine to like
Right.
slice almonds? But
Slice and
my
dice.
gosh, dude. It was such a good pizza.
That sounds good.
What else came on it? You said
Caramelized onions.
caramelized onions.
Any meat on this pizza?
Cho-
though?
Oh, yeah.
sausage.
Okay, sausage. Okay, all right. Now you're talking. All right.
Sausage.
And it's like big,
The sausage.
big chunks of potato.
Duh, bears.
That
And then,
sounds
of
good.
course, ranch as the sauce.
Sausage.
So I asked him, like, hey, can I have this pizza? Oh, sorry, we don't make it anymore. I said,
Yeah.
why? Oh, well, it was one of our favorites, but we discontinued it. It was our
Ah.
top-selling pizza.
Nationwide favorite.
Why?
Ah.
Why, if it's one of your favorites and it probably brings in the most profits, did you discontinue this pizza?
And this is Romeo's?
Yeah.
No, I used to go there all the time. I never heard of this.
Oh,
Newsflash: Arby's just got rid of the roast beef sandwich, and
Wait.
McDonald's just dropped the Big Mac.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like and Wendy's just lost the Big Buford. Like, why would you get rid of that? Like, why would you get rid of
Did
that
you just
pizza?
say
Like
Wendy's?
sandwich. Wendy's got rid of the Big Buford, isn't that Wendy's? Big
it's
Buford.
Rallies.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
The what is? Oh, it's the Dave's Double.
Whatever.
The Dave's whatever. Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
We talked.
The point stands. Why would you get rid of your nationwide
Signature.
favorite signature pizza?
That's
I
weird.
mean, unless it's like cost or like COVID or something. I don't know. I don't know, but man,
potato famine or something. I don't know.
almond famine.
What's going on?
Because almonds are terrible. Like, 'cause they all come from California and like
Everything does. Lettuce,
Oh.
all of lettuce. I found out everything comes from California.
lettuce. Let us talk about something else.
Yeah.
I found out because I went to Louisville with my brother to Louder Than Life, and the first night
Louisville.
there, Louisville. It's not Louisville. It's Louisville.
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 Louis.
It's Nolans. It's
Louisville.
Nolans, not New Orleans. It's Nolans. It's the Nolans Saints. Anyways, first night there, I didn't eat all day. We get there, and I'm like, my brother, like the catchphrase of the weekend was, my brother's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to tell you. Oh yeah, and don't forget. Oh man, I forgot to tell you. You should have. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about that. Like, dude, first night there, he forgets to tell me it's a cashless event, and I just drove down there with like $350 cash.
Wait, what?
the Louder Than Life Festival in Louisville.
Oh, dude, yeah. Most events are.
I
these
didn't.
days.
Dude, it's my first event. I've never been there.
Oh,
so like,
dude.
I was like, well, okay, well, I need to go to the bank tonight so that way we can still have a parking spot because I don't want to be driving in the morning. But that wasn't even an issue. But we were worried about it, but we didn't have to be. Anyways,
Sure.
we go to the bank, drop off money, go to Arby's. They have jalapeno poppers.
Ooh.
And anybody who remembers this, that was one of the things I brought up that Arby's got rid of that I literally almost cried in the drive-thru when the lady told me, oh, yeah, we got rid of the Bronco berry sauce and jalapeno poppers. I'm like, what did you just say? Like, you realize that's
heart.
like, that's like one of the reasons why I come here, right? Like, I have a taste for those, and then I order other food.
Yeah, them's fighting words.
I got back home and went through the drive-thru by my house and found out that they brought them back.
Yeah, they did.
So prayers answered. Thank you, everybody on the prayer line, for praying for me about this. This has been a serious issue for me. But they still have not brought back potato cakes. So
and the Bronco berry sauce, I don't think they have that back, do they?
They do. No,
Oh, they
because the
do?
Bronco
Okay.
berry sauce comes with the jalapeno poppers.
Okay.
He brought a pack home.
I did.
Really?
Dude, because I seen it. I was like, oh, I'm taking this back to Cleveland with me. Like, there's no way. Like, because you could buy poppers at the store, but you can't buy Bronco berry sauce. So
You could
okay.
probably make it.
You can't. No, there's a recipe. I think Sean's wife Casey. She actually sent me the recipe, or where she talked about it. I seen her.
I Googled it.
I think I seen her shortly after the podcast, and she's like, "Hey, you can make it." And I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work, just for a couple poppers.
Oh, you have
Well,
to make it in a batch, but
Yeah, make
like,
a whole bunch.
but then I have to have a party, and I don't want to share.
No, you don't.
I don't want to share. I'm not sharing my poppers or my homemade Bronco berry sauce that probably tastes like sweet and sour sauce, which is a happy substitute, by the way. I found that out the hard way.
Oh, that's an idea.
McDonald's sweet and sour sauce is a happy substitute to Bronco berry sauce.
Yeah, they've got 2 new sauces
Oh yeah.
at McDonald's. They've got sweet and sour.
Oh, I saw
no,
that. Yeah.
I think it's sweet and spicy.
It's a sweet chili,
jam.
Sweet chili.
it's
Yeah,
a sweet
Mamba.
chili, and then the barbecue mamba or something. Dude, the barbecue mamba is like right on point, man.
Really?
It is a spicy barbecue. I love it. I don't want to dip my chicken nuggets in it. I want to dip my like 12 wings, like Wing Ding Tuesday, Wing Wednesday or whatever, man. Bring my McDonald's Mambo sauce, Mamba sauce.
You correct me all the time.
Mumbo Jumbo sauce.
Mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo. You remember that commercial?
Yeah, I remember. Mumbo jumbo.
It's a
Mumbo.
It's a dude in the courtroom, and he's like, Mumbo Jumbo, Mumbo Jumbo.
Mumbo.
Jumbo, Mumbo,
Mumbo.
Jumbo, Mumbo.
Mumbo jumbo. Yeah.
And it was like a voiceover. He's like, legal terminology of getting you all
It
confused.
was an
with it.
attorney commercial. Yeah, it was.
Or it was a State Farm.
Maybe it
might
was.
have been
yeah.
Ohio. State. No. We keep you legal for less.
Is that what it was?
I don't know. Was that Ohio? It was state car insurance. Man,
Forgive me
It's been
while
too
I'm
long.
trying to get the cameras going.
forgive
over
me
here.
for being old.
If you're
and-
trying to get the cameras to go, can you come over here and fix this mic so I don't have to keep turning like this?
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
I'm sitting right here. I got it.
Well, no, I can't. Like, it's not. No. It needs to come this way. Like, I thought it bent. You have to pull hard. Thank you. Okay, I don't want it there.
Like, are you trying to eat the mic?
Are you trying to? You keep holding it like it's an ice cream cone.
It's because my mustache. It's like
Mustache.
I need to shave, and it's like
dude, same here.
it's like in the mic, and so is the like little bit on my chin. So I'm trying to find a happy spot for it.
Speaking of happy spots,
Yeah, dude.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that sounds dirty.
I don't have. I don't.
I don't
I
have
wish-
any.
I don't have. Unfortunately,
Speaking of happy spots, I have none.
Right. No, I wasn't in a happy spot a minute ago. We were going through
Oh,
hell trying to
man.
get things
Yes.
going here. God, and it's been a while, man. It's been a while since we've done an in studio. I've been doing cranking out a lot of these.
I apologize.
These Zoom. Oh no, you're cool, man. I've
Sorry,
been
not
trying
sorry.
I've been trying to get other people to come in. It's
Yeah.
like pulling teeth to get people to come in here. I don't want to bring up who, but I've been trying to get some people on here.
Yeah.
It's like you send out like 50 emails and you get maybe one person to respond. You know. It's hard. It's hard to get like just interviews with people.
Dude, that
Like,
first
I'll
day.
come in by myself. Tim always like hogs the mic.
Well, I don't know if you see my text, but Sean told me he's like, I've been waiting for my invite. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you know you're invited. He's like, no, I need an
He needs-
official invite. I was like, or I'm not coming. I'm like,
that's
all
hilarious.
right, man. I was like, all right.
He needs the memo and
Yeah.
the TPS
Yes.
report.
I was like, well, you do understand we're using the new cover letter for the TPS reports.
I made him watch Office Space the other day.
Made me.
Really?
You act like
Well,
I didn't want to see it. I love that
no,
movie.
I mean he's like, just pick a movie. I said, okay.
You can put that movie on right now and watch it.
Oh, it's
It's
the
such a
Yes.
good movie. Because
And
it's
until
so
you-
relatable. It's so relatable.
Until
Even
you've
today,
worked-
it's still relatable.
Yeah, until you've worked in an office.
Right.
Oh,
I will say this. I would like for them to make a sequel to Office Space,
Oh yeah.
but it has to be
Yeah.
like post-COVID
Oh, that'd be weird.
with the remote and like
everyone in their underwear and their like suit
yeah,
jacket.
but like it has to be, but it has to like it's not going to be exactly the same, but like to be able to like communicate that inner office like drama that like all of the mundane crappy day
Yeah,
that he
yeah.
like oh sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays like
yeah.
like but like her face when she says like Mondays like her like I can't, how does she do that with her mouth? Like she looks like she's like
Monday.
almost having a stroke when she says it. Like she's like Mondays. But man, like I would like to see. But it also has to come from. His name's slipping my mind.
Ron Livingston.
No, the director, the writer.
Mike Judd.
Mike Judd.
There
It's
you
got to
go.
come from him. Like he's
There
got to
you
be
go.
the one to write it. Like
Yeah.
it won't be the same if he isn't the writer and the director of it and
Yeah.
producer of all of it. You know, whatever.
I hardly, I've seen that movie so many times. I hardly remember anything from it. I just know. I just remember the flair,
yeah.
the lack of flair with
If
Jennifer
you
Aniston.
want me to wear 30 pieces of flair, then make the minimum 30 pieces of flair. Oh, there's so
Yeah.
many
I didn't know
movies
that was
we
him
could just
either.
recite. Yeah, I looked
I
up
did not
who
know that.
Mike Judge was. Judge or Judd?
Judd.
I
No,
don't-
it's
I think it's
Judge.
Judge. Yeah.
It's Judge.
Yeah, I was-
He's
Forgive me.
actually
I'm
the
sure I'm gonna
boss.
get flamed in the comments. So yeah,
Yep.
it's fine.
He's the boss. He's her boss.
Yeah.
Is that? No, that's the guy from
Dude, I swear
Pineapple
I looked it
Express.
up. No, James
The-
Franco?
No, the guy that's
No,
like
the other guy.
The guy that plays
It's not
Ted.
the same guy.
Oh, the
Yeah, that'd be great. That guy. Yeah, he's.
That's-
I don't know
that's-
his name, but
oh, man.
You have to look it up.
I gotta
You
look.
talking about Lumberg?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not Mike Judd.
No,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No.
I thought that's who you were talking about. Sorry,
No, the
who's
guy
the boss?
in the scene you're talking about with the flare.
Oh, that guy
Her boss.
in that restaurant.
is Mike Judge.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either.
Ooh,
I
he
couldn't
looks
even.
so different now. He's bald.
yeah.
Oh man, me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was on Joe Rogan. He was talking about that. He was talking about that one movie, Idiocracy, that he did.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
That was crazy.
I don't think he's
Still have
seen
not
it.
finished it. Oh my goodness, dude.
I try and get him to watch it. I'm like,
I
it's
have-
so real
It
now.
is really.
I have
weird.
started that movie so many times. Even like not, and I'm not talking recently. I'm talking like over my life. I have gotten like halfway through that movie so many times. I've never finished the movie.
Really.
I know parts of it, portions of it,
Yeah, yeah,
but dude,
yeah.
it's so funny too. Like and when we started watching it, I'm like, oh my gosh,
It's
like
so
this
relatable
is like,
to now.
yeah, this is
It's
this
basically
is
what
weird,
we're going
dude.
through right now. Yeah,
Right?
it's crazy. Yeah, it's.
I don't know how
it's
many
prophetic.
times I scroll through TikTok and I'm looking at not even kids anymore. Adults.
Idiocracy.
I mean,
Yep.
seriously? What
Yep.
what has the world come to?
Right.
People will do anything. There's people in diaper, like just
Oh no, that's been going on for
exaggerating.
years.
Exaggerating.
That's been going on
but,
for
like,
years.
Yeah.
You're begging people
I grew up
on
listening to
money.
Howard Stern with my dad. That's been going on for years. Trust me. That's been going on for a long time.
But I'm saying, like, who in the right mind
Yeah.
would go and dress up in a cat suit and jump around and lick themselves on a platform for,
Yeah.
here, send me money. How go get a job.
Right.
I don't care if it's McDonald's or a Walmart greeter. Go
Right.
get a real job.
Right. Yeah, it's sad. It's what's more out there these days. It's more acceptable socially. Or
I'll tell you, I'll disown my son if he ever.
She
look
says
out.
that. She's going to eat those words.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? I was just I know you said you didn't watch it, but I did an episode with my friend Allie the other day, and we were talking about like cancel, like things that you said 10 years ago, like things like that's so gay, everything's so gay, everything's so gay,
Yeah.
and then 10 years later you can God forbid you say that. Well, what are we saying now that 10 years from now we're gonna be like, you're gonna go back and scrub that
Everything.
You don't know.
Everything. Dude.
She was like, there's nothing.
Everything.
You know, I love the girl. She was like, I don't think there's anything I'd say now. I was like, are you sure about that? Like, you never know. There's something in this conversation right now we could be saying that could be canceled. You never know. It's just.
You know what's funny? Speaking of gay, did you know that in Florida it is now illegal to use the word gay?
Really?
Yep.
I heard that a while ago, but I just like tuned it out.
I don't believe
I
it.
didn't even listen to it because I don't even care that much.
If someone
In
wants to
Florida?
fact check, in Florida, it is illegal to say the word gay.
That is.
Well,
like,
or
dude,
maybe use it in
there's-
like,
in like
a
a
certain.
public.
No, I think there's so much to it,
Listen, I'm gonna be on my.
and I
phone
don't know if
entire
it's
time.
like the left. Listen, I don't know if it's the left or the right. I can't remember, and
Sounds like
it's mostly
the
because I
left.
don't care. It's mostly no. I think it's the right. I think it's the Republicans. I think it's
They
the
don't
conservatives.
really.
I think it's them, but I honestly just don't care. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't bother me, it doesn't affect me. I'm not gay, and if you're gay, I don't care. Like that's your
Is
life.
that what the whole don't?
Oh,
say
I don't know.
gay
No,
thing
I
is?
don't know what
Oh.
it is. I really don't. I think it comes down to like they don't want to like be teaching
Oh, here.
Ah,
air
that's
quotes
right.
teaching
So-
homosexuality in the schools.
Period.
And
so
like
here,
I don't know. I really don't know.
it doesn't matter. The
It
Florida.
really doesn't. It
The
really
Florida Board of Education has voted
Yup.
to expand the so-called "Don't Say Gay" law, banning classroom instruction on gender identity and sexual orientation
Yeah.
to all grades.
doesn't. It's the right. It's yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There's no middle ground.
No.
Dude, there's no middle ground, and I feel like most people live in the middle ground. They're not far right or far left. They're right in the middle.
Well, Florida. I just came
And-
from Florida, and
Florida,
everything was illegal. They've had signs everywhere: no weed, no vapes, no vapes.
What?
Wow.
I swear, you
Why?
could not vape at this resort that I was
You
at.
can't vote. You can't even vote there either.
Okay,
If you
so
vote, you go to jail.
indoors or outdoors?
Oh, anywhere. It just said anywhere, inside, out. You couldn't.
Can
vape
you buy
in-
vapes? Can you even buy
I saw on-
alcohol
Yeah, right,
or
you'd have to
nicotine
buy
or
'em on a-
firearms? Can you buy firearms? Can you bring
Oh,
your gun?
for sure, of course. It's yeah, that's allowed.
I said, let me
Okay.
buy my
Absolutely.
vape on a black market.
Come on.
Like, jeez.
That's in the.
It's in the Constitution.
Yeah, come on. Vapes aren't.
I think anywhere
Sure they
here.
Why
Somewhere.
not? I'm sure I could find
And a
something
small
in there.
print at the bottom.
I'm sure there's something in there.
Anywhere here you can vape inside, I believe. I think it's
Yeah.
like if it's a bar or something, but ask the bartender or ask the
No,
waitress.
technically
hey,
you're not allowed to vape in
Anywhere.
bars.
Right, but
It's just
normally
that
people allow it because
They don't
it's
care.
not smoke, it
It's
doesn't
right.
smell, blah blah
It's
blah
not
blah blah.
offensive.
Ask, hey, are you going to be annoyed if I do this?
Right. Yeah.
I remember being at a bar and it's an ambulance.
Mm.
Yeah, but technically they can fine you $500 or whatever it is for
Yeah, well,
vaping
well-
in any public place.
But I saw two people get into an argument in the bar that I go to. Well, if you guys can vape, then how come I can't light up my cigarette?
Yeah.
I understand that point,
Yeah.
but what is that hurting? I don't
Well,
know.
the smell
the
is one
smell
thing.
of smoke, man. I don't want to go home and smell like that.
Yeah, and the second.
I wouldn't even
hand-
argue. If somebody said something to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm really sorry. I'll go outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it. End of
whatever.
conversation. No arguing.
Yeah.
You
that
can't
makes
get
sense.
mad. And if you continue to be mad about it, then that's on you. Because I said I'm sorry and I moved.
Well, this guy was a dumbass.
I made it right. Well, consider the location. I mean,
I
come on. I
know.
mean,
I'm gonna leave that bar unnamed.
yeah. Unattended and unnamed.
Well, there was a
Oh.
bar. I saw a meme that. I wish I had it pulled up here, but I saw a meme. It was a bar and a sign that said, "If you smell like marijuana, we will ask you to leave."
What?
First of all,
Wow. that is
That's going to be the most food consumer that you get all day, all
Oh,
night.
yeah.
That person's going to buy all the
Right.
food there. I mean, they're
all the
there just to
fried,
eat.
Where were you
They're not
at?
gonna be
Where were
drinking.
you at in Florida?
Oh, this was in Kissimmee, Florida, right outside of Orlando. Kind of. I visited this place called Disney Springs. It's actually, I'll show you some pictures. I actually got them loaded up right here.
Can I ask you a question really quick?
Sure.
Are you familiar? Like, are you from Florida, or did
No.
you just visit? Okay, is it Kissimmee or is it Kissimmee? Because
I think it's probably what you just said.
Kissimmee. I've heard people call it both, and I was just curious when you said it.
Kisami.
Oh, stop.
Kiwasabi.
Yeah, man, it was cool. There was this place. There was this balloon thing. I'll show this. It went 400 feet up in the air.
Is that at Disney?
It's at Disney Springs. So that's a car that turns into a boat.
Nice.
I literally watched it go into the water. The wheels just turned to the side. But I was up on the.
I've seen one of those, but I thought that was like one in the world. I thought it was
No,
like
man.
somebody made it in their backyard.
They had rides. You can go on rides with this thing. It was
That's
crazy. So then
What did you go down there for?
Oh, you know what that reminds me
just
of?
vacation.
That reminds me of the at Geauga Lake, the observation tower.
Yeah. Dude, that one cable was holding that hot air balloon.
Yeah.
If
Well,
that
it just
thing-
kept it from floating away.
Yeah, and what happens if it does?
Then they just let the air out.
No, dude, it's gone. Yeah, you're going to be going...
No, that's,
Man.
Is it a hot air balloon?
I don't know. I had to sign a
Or
waiver.
is it just a balloon?
I had to sign a waiver, but that was the view from up there. It was pretty cool, man.
Like, did it have a big torch? Did you...
No, it didn't. It was just air.
You know what though? When we went to, this was.
We'll just shoot you down.
I think this was 8 years ago. Me and my mom took my then 6-year-old
Uh-huh.
to Disney World,
Yeah.
and stop it.
No, I gotta switch legs. My knee was about to bust.
You're my footrest right now. We went down to Disney World in Florida, and when we went to Planet Hollywood,
Mhm.
they had one of those, and you could go up and down in them. It only went up so high.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
400
not,
feet.
Yeah, but they had one,
Yeah, that's cool.
so it must be like a Disney thing.
You could survive 400 feet landing in water.
I've
But
heard
they-
of people parachute or not
Landing in
parachuting, but-
water? 400 feet?
But they say that's like hitting concrete, though.
Probably.
You
But
don't
you could
land
still,
the right
I didn't
way.
say you wasn't going to get hurt. I said you
Yeah.
could survive.
You probably survive. Severe
You'll be,
whiplash.
I mean,
a
but like,
vegetable.
no, if you're in that basket, I mean, you're definitely breaking a leg or two.
oh,
but,
dude, yeah. You're
but
gonna
I
be-
mean, hopefully you don't land first, so somebody breaks the water in front of you.
Right.
That's all it is.
Well, I wasn't so worried about that. I was more worried about being on a plane. I haven't been on a plane in
Oh
so
my
long.
God.
Mm.
I refuse to fly.
Dude, well, this is like the view. I mean, like, it's just like you look at this, like, you're so.
Isn't it like I feel like a little kid, dude? Every time I get in a plane, I feel like there's people around me like, "What are you doing? Stop
Yeah.
looking out the window.
When were
Why
the
do you have
last
your
time-
phone out?"
When was the last time you were in a plane?
Me?
Dude,
Yeah.
When I went to Seattle for training,
When was that? That was a couple years.
probably about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
dude, it's so, and like, you're so friggin' high. That you can actually see here they're redoing all of Progressive Field. They
Yep.
pulled up all the AstroTurf.
Oh,
But
wow.
you're like so high.
Where did you take off from? Burks?
Hot
Or were they
dogs.
just circling Cleveland?
What's that?
Where did you take off from?
Take off from?
Yeah, did you fly out of?
Oh, Cleveland Hopkins. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just took.
Well, like you're downtown. I mean, I didn't know if like they just circled the city or like you flew out of Burks Lakefront or something.
Oh no, this was just straight up Cleveland Hopkins.
Just Burks doesn't do like commercial flights, though, right?
Maybe not like the big planes, but like I don't know what he took.
He took his personal jet.
Then yeah, you could have flew out of Burks.
Yeah, I'm like those pastors with those
Could have.
personal airplanes. No, we
Could have.
flew Frontier. Me and my
At least you
family
didn't
went.
Fly Spirit.
I was gonna say you didn't fly Spirit.
At least it's like, Frontier's like one tier above Spirit, I think. But
Oh.
that's the other reason why I was freaked out about these airplanes, man. You hear all these random occurrences happening.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and like people just freaking out, and like that's what I was mostly concerned about.
That would be me.
Oh my!
Was it a
God.
direct flight or did you like?
Yeah, it was 2 hours.
Wow, I don't even want to know what the price on that ticket was.
Yeah,
Because I refused to fly when I took my son down there. I drove the entire way, 16 hours.
Oh
'Cause
my-
you probably could have saved like $500-600 if you would have like went
Yeah.
to Chicago first.
Yeah.
If you would have went to Chicago and then flew down.
Really?
I mean, it would have made your flight longer, but you would have saved a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I say 500-600, like I know because I travel. I have no idea. I'm just like throwing a number out there that feels good to me. But
Yeah.
I mean, you do save money if you book like
for
a
sure.
layover, or even like to Atlanta down
Well,
there. Like if you would have like stopped in Atlanta and then
I looked at it like this, man. I haven't left the country. Not country. Wow. What am I thinking?
state.
The state. Well, actually, that's a lie too. I was just in Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, don't.
But
count.
I haven't.
Pittsburgh is Cleveland.
I know.
It's the same.
Basically, it's all of PA is just extension of Ohio. But
Don't tell them that though. Not that they would understand what you're saying.
right. But yeah, I haven't been to like anywhere like Florida and since before the pandemic. So
Wow.
yeah, I haven't been anywhere. So I'm just like, dude, I need to get out of here. Like, I don't even care. Just
I feel like I've been all over the world
Get
only
me
because I'm on
somewhere.
YouTube all the time. So just travel the world
yeah,
vicariously through YouTubers.
yeah,
But yeah, I started to say this earlier. You were talking about like how like you were trying to do some recording while you're on vacation, but just like, man, I'm just trying to enjoy myself. But it's like,
yeah,
dude, if you think about it though, like whenever you see these like YouTubers or like these people that like they do videos and they're showing you like their vacations and like what they're doing and everything, it's like a lot of times, especially if they have a lot of followers, they're getting paid to do that.
exactly.
So like
yeah.
they're not on vacation, they're working.
Yeah, they're
So,
working.
Yeah, like they're setting up cameras, like all these different angles, like
Right,
on the
right.
plane. They got like somebody there running the camera for them,
Right.
or they got to set a camera up, walk by the camera, walk back and go grab the camera, then walk again and then go set it up. You know what I mean? It's like you don't think about that when you're watching. You're just like, oh, you're just watching a
No.
video of some guy walking down the airport. Like that dude had to set that camera up and like,
exactly.
you know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's like, yeah, it's still work.
Oh,
And,
dude!
um,
Especially with that new thing I bought, that lapel mic where you put it on. And I'm like
Yeah.
setting up this, getting just to go home, just to drive home, like doing all this just to drive home.
Yeah, but like that's not a bad idea. I mean, what's that one late talk show host? And I think he just recently retired. He did the singing in the car.
James Corden.
yeah, he did that same thing, didn't he?
Like he did a lot of stuff in the car, and then like even
He just did the carpool karaoke.
yeah.
that's
I
what
don't
it
think he
was.
did anything else in the car.
Well, they did interviews and stuff in the car, didn't they? Like they would talk.
That was the same.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. So like
Hmm.
I don't know, like something like that, kind of like
Yeah.
you know, same scenario where like you know we could do. It's called Your Drive Home, man. Like, why aren't we in the car driving?
Yeah. Let's
Why
go.
aren't we?
Let's
Well,
go.
that would
Come
be-
on.
I mean, like, we could just like burn this set down
right.
and all, just burn this whole set down,
Right.
and put it in the car.
That'd be like comedians getting coffee in cars or whatever that is.
Kind of.
yeah, I was gonna say the Jerry
Basically.
Seinfeld thing that he had. Yeah,
I was about to say Jerry Springer. Oh my gosh.
same thing. Poor guy.
Yeah, man. yeah, it's crazy.
So I'm so glad you're doing this live so everyone can see me fidget. I am not set up the right way. Oh
Oh.
my gosh. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm so glad you got these cameras. So like, I have to dress now. I can't come down here in my two-piece and just kind of
Oh my
lounge on the couch.
It's crazy, man. I can't. I was just thinking, like, I can't believe it's almost been a year that next month will be a year that I started this.
When did you reach out to me? February?
It was maybe February,
I think
January.
it was around February or something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, and I had already been. That was when I just started.
You just started season 2.
Yeah,
I was like, season 2? Like,
Yeah,
I
Hasn't
thought you
been a
just
year.
started this, bro.
yeah, I know.
He's like,
I-
no, I had to change it out of season 2.
Yeah, I don't know. At that stage, I was just doing audio.
Sure.
Some of those, man, I was listening to some of those old episodes, and it's just me going, check, 1, 2,
Oh.
check, 1, 2. Like, I couldn't get.
Where's
things
my
to-
followers? Check 1, 2.
Right, right.
Check 1, 2. I need my numbers. Check
I
1,
was-
2.
It's just amazing that Spotify lets people just post stuff.
Oh,
and, like-
dude, they
like,
don't care.
I guess they don't.
care. They really don't care.
It's crazy. Well, I guess it depends on how many people you got following you. If no one's watching you, no one's looking at you, you can put whatever you want.
Yeah.
Or say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because I've had some crazy stuff, some off-color things on this show that have not been flagged yet. So
Dave Chappelle.
yeah, well, that I kind of had to edit a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
actually what I got that email about, was for that, because that's when I did get flagged right after I posted that.
Yeah.
But I don't.
But
know.
we also
Not that
did
I
a
know.
lot of. There was a lot of
Music.
content that wasn't ours on that
a
episode.
lot of
so,
yeah, there was a lot of
um,
music and stuff, and yeah, man, it's just crazy the evolution of it just in 1 year. going from just audio to video, and just the whole transition of that, and yeah, I mean it's what everyone's doing these days. So I mean,
At least you're not walking around in a diaper.
Yeah.
Or not walking around like that guy that was at the gas station earlier today.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness, dude. This dude.
Listen.
I was like, I backed in. I was like, babe, look. And she's like, huh? Like, look out
What
the
am I
window.
looking at?
And she like turned and looked. She's like, what the heck? Oh my God. And I'm like, what is that dude doing?
Yeah.
He just had, is it a Browns?
It was an orange hoodie.
It was I don't know if it was Browns, but it was an orange, like Cleveland Browns.
Just a zip-up hoodie.
It was an orange zip-up hoodie, unzipped completely.
Oh my God.
No shirt on, belly hanging straight out, like straight up beer belly, like,
Yeah.
and he had that dead face, like he was like,
Yeah.
Show the camera.
it was just like walking around, and then he like moved the ashtray. You know how like they got those like the tower things you can like put your cigarette in it as you're walking into the gas station.
Yeah.
So he like moved that out the way. He's right behind my car, and he moved that out the way, and he's like looking into the ice cooler, and I'm like, it's 56 degrees outside,
And
Yeah.
you don't even have a shirt
and
on.
you
What
don't
are
have
you
a
doing
shirt
at
on,
night?
walking around with a hoodie totally unzipped. Are you hot? Like, are you on drugs? Like, what the heck is this dude doing? So I walk in the gas station. I get my drinks.
He says,
I go to the counter.
lock the door after I leave.
Yeah. Oh, I told her, I was like, listen, as soon as I get out, just lock the door, okay?
Yeah.
I go into the counter and I start paying for my stuff, and there was this young girl working, and she looks at her coworker and she's just like, because the guy was in front of me. He checked out right in front of me, and she's like, I cannot tell you how uncomfortable I was just now.
Yeah.
And I like told her, I was like, I looked at her and I was like, I just told my girlfriend to lock the door when I get out the car, so that tells you how uncomfortable I am.
Right.
She's like, oh my gosh, that guy was so creepy. Like, I
Yeah.
almost told him to get out of here, but he zipped his coat up or something. Like,
Yeah.
I
He
didn't
came out with it unzipped.
did it? I don't know.
He
Maybe
was walking down
maybe
the
she
street.
she was going to tell him to zip his, but dude,
Either get out or zip it up.
I don't
Like,
see
what's
a
wrong
lot of.
with
I
you?
mean, listen, Parma gets a bad rap for some weirdos out there, but not too often do I see that.
Yeah.
I've seen some weird stuff like in Cleveland at the gas stations at night on my way home from work when I used to work downtown, and
Dude.
yeah, I've seen some. Dude, I can't tell this story here.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I seen some dude on the side of the street on like East 14th get up off the ground, totally butt naked, pulling up his white shorts, his jorts, and his. I guess I'm going to tell the story. His genitals were stuck on the backside of his pants as he pulled his pants up, and it was like all hanging out. Yeah, I know. There's a visual.
Wait, how?
I don't know. I almost felt like he did it on purpose, but I was driving by and I was like, what did I just see? Like, I didn't know if I needed to like pull over and call the police. Like, I need help right now. Like, not for him,
Yeah.
but for me. I need assistance. Like, what?
I needed an adult.
Did I like what? Yeah, exactly.
Stranger danger.
I'm in danger. like I'm like, what the heck was that? Like, why did that just happen?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
seen some really weird stuff. Not too often do I see like weirdos walking around,
Yeah.
but they're everywhere, man.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
it's crazy. dude.
and I
Tell me
mean,
about
if
it.
it's mental health, then that's sad. I mean, I
Right.
hope that he gets help. But like, dude, there's just like some weirdos that are just like so
There's people
oblivious
who do it
to
on purpose.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, they're just so in their own little world, and they don't know, and they don't care, and they don't
Yeah.
care to know. And it's like, if anybody says anything to them, then it's like, oh, screw off, like, screw you, like,
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do. It's my life. I don't know.
Dude, I see it all the
But
time.
dude, I'm sure you do. Yeah, I'm
I
sure
see-
you see it all the time.
The other day I saw a guy walking downtown with a bottle of wine in hand, just
Getting
singing,
blasted, just
singing.
walking down the street.
7 a.m. just singing,
having a gay old
having a gay old time. Don't say gay. Well, there you go. You said it the right way. That's
Oh,
basically what he
dude.
was having. I'm like, dude, my man with the bottle over here. My goodness.
Man.
My favorite is seeing people walk down the street and they got their headphones on and they're dancing.
Oh yeah.
I recorded someone.
Oh, like the
outside
dude I
Best
almost
Buy
ran
the other
over?
day.
Like,
No.
or like right after we left the gas station.
God, which one?
We were coming down Snow. We left the gas station because then I remember I texted you. I was like, hey, I got to go run home to get my headphones. I'm coming back down Snow at a red light, and this dude is like, you remember Slowpoke Rodriguez from
I
the
have no idea.
Speedy Gonzalez cartoons from like the Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
It was his cousin. It was his cousin.
Okay.
I'm Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, easy.
Hello, Speedy.
I didn't know what his name was.
Yeah,
but
yeah. And like he talks
In
real
all of
slow.
Mexico.
Yes,
Is that what it
I'm the
was? Yeah.
slowest mouse in all
I-
of Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, this dude was walking so
Oh, that guy.
slow, and he had headphones on.
No, we were talking about people dancing. That guy. He was
No,
the complete
this dude
opposite.
wasn't dancing. He was so, and like
Our light turned.
I'm like he was right in front of me, and, the
And
light
he
turned
didn't even
green,
care.
and he was just like still just
Please hit
creeping.
me.
Dude, I was revving my engine. I was, I was killing it. I was like, and the guy next to me probably got mad because he had his window down. I can't roll my windows down because I just got window tint put on my car. I hate it. I love the window tint. I hate that I can't roll my windows down because I always, dude, I don't care
an
what
issue.
season it is. I always have my windows down, at least cracked.
Yeah.
Get some fresh air in the car. It's driving me crazy.
True.
But yeah, man, dude, some characters, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse, man.
Oh, dude, I know. You can't travel anywhere. You don't know what's gonna happen at any given time. It's that look what's going on today. Well, I didn't say today is Friday the 13th.
What?
Yeah, it is.
And it's also kind of like I don't know if they declared an actual state of emergency. They didn't.
What?
Well, I don't know, dude. There's crazy stuff going on right now, man.
Oh,
Like what?
dude.
is it the purge?
I was hoping you would tell me
is
because
is it the first purge?
basically
Is today the first purge? Is that what's happening?
in Israel it is apparently. They're saying
I don't know the details, but I did get some news cards, and I did.
The Google cards?
Yeah, well, no, it was news. It was on my phone,
Yeah.
on my work phone, because I don't have it set up on
An alert?
I don't. No, it was just a news card, like a news widget on my work phone, because I don't have that set up on my personal phone.
Yeah.
And so I opened my phone and I seen and they showed like a picture of like 4 or 5 missiles flying into, was it Gaza?
I saw
Giza, am I
that.
saying that right? Giza, Gaza.
Gaza, maybe.
And I'm like, dude. And then I got an email from the CEO of Cleveland Clinic, which is where I work now.
Mhm.
Haven't got into that yet, but yeah, I did get that new job, which is awesome. Very happy about that.
Nice.
And he was like, very saddened and heartfelt, tragedy. I was like, what? I was like, what's going on? And then I was like, dude.
Well, there's a lot of videos of like fireworks and stuff going on there. Just
like, why are they attacking Israel?
Well,
like, what's that about?
all I'm saying is
I don't know. I didn't.
Don't take every video you see for gospel because
Oh,
anytime it's just like the Ukrainian thing.
I'm a millennial.
People started posting videos of crazy like fires and stuff, and it wasn't even related to it. So it's all over. But
But everything you see on the internet's true. Come on.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what Abraham Lincoln said.
Well, I just know that today,
Honest Abe.
from what I've heard, and I have not heard much, a lot of broadcasting places like CNN and Fox News and places are getting tipped off from the president basically saying don't say anything. So news networks are not saying anything, but a lot of media like us, you're out here on this show, we're just going to go ahead and spill the beans.
So is that is that free press, or is that,
I don't know.
or is that the government? Is that the man behind the curtain? I mean,
yeah.
Or is it, or is he, or are they doing that because it's a matter of national security?
I don't know, man. I don't think it is. I think that
I think there's a fine line there, though.
Well, we get this alert. We get this alert a couple weeks ago. We all got it on our iPhones if you have one, or device. I think all phones.
This is a test.
It was a test.
No, it was an alert.
It was an alert. It's an alert.
It was last Wednesday. We were at the clinic.
An international alert.
Yeah.
And also, Russia had the same alert.
I thought it was a test.
No,
Well,
it was a test.
to make sure you get the alert for the real alert.
Yeah, we all got the alert.
But it sounded like the one that goes off when there's a missing kid or
Yeah,
a
same
tornado.
thing.
It was
Yeah.
an alert.
Yeah, but it was a test.
It was a test.
Everybody knew about it. Everybody
Sure.
knew it was coming.
Sure,
It
but
was supposed to go off at like 1:20 in the afternoon. I think it,
It was
went
a
off
little
at like
delayed.
2.
It
Yeah.
was a little delayed.
But get this, we were at the clinic and there
Yeah.
was this group. We were up on the rooftop. There was this group of about 30, 40 kids that were
I was
doing
on
a
the phone
tour.
with you, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were. You were on the phone.
Yeah,
with me.
because my phone went off while I was on the phone with you, and then Zachary's phone was sitting there, and it went off.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had like 40 kids next to us, and everyone had a phone. The sound was ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, 40 of these things! Holy
Wow.
Could you
crap.
imagine hearing all that right before the sky catches fire?
Yeah.
Like,
right,
Oh my god.
that's the last thing I want to hear.
right. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Well, did you see that? What was that movie? Came out on Netflix a couple of years ago.
Don't Look Up.
I think that it was kind of like that.
That was a good one. You should watch that
Was
one.
that it? Was that
With
was a
Leonardo
comedy, wasn't it?
DiCaprio.
Wasn't it the comedy that we watched?
Yeah, it was bizarre, but like
saw
you
that.
couldn't
Yeah.
stop watching it.
I saw it too. That was good.
I
And
liked
it had
it.
Jonah Hill in it too, didn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, because Jonah Hill was like the funny dude at the end.
He
of
was like the
Yeah.
president's advisor or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
Wasn't he like her son or something?
Or
No.
something.
it. Yeah,
like
his
that.
mom was like the president or something, wasn't she? I
And
don't know.
I
But
heard
she left him. Yeah, that's that movie.
I heard that
movie.
Leo DiCaprio did it for free because he's friends with Jonah Hill. He said
Oh,
he
really?
would never do a movie. He said he would never do a comedy again, but he only did that because they were friends. That's the only reason why he was in that movie.
I can't remember any comedies that he was in.
Wolf of Wall Street. I consider that
That's
a comedy.
It's kind of a comedy.
It's borderline comedy, but it's definitely a comedy.
Oh,
Dude,
for sure,
I
yeah.
laughed
It's
my butt off
hilarious,
watching
yes.
it. I just recently rewatched it too. It's been on
But
my
when I
watch
think
list
of-
forever, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen this in a while. It's so good.
Yeah.
When I think of a comedy, I'm like,
like an hour and a
cracking up.
half, laugh,
yeah,
nothing,
Super
no,
Troopers, Office
no
Space, whatever.
real life. Like that was more like a
Strays.
that was a weird type of comedy. That was in
Strays was hysterical.
well, I didn't see that.
Don't
Yeah,
waste your time.
yeah,
It's if you own a dog.
yeah,
He's owned a dog.
yeah.
Don't watch it.
I'll watch Milo and Otis. I'll watch.
Okay,
Milo
watch
and
that.
Otis.
Watch Spot.
I'll watch-
Homeward Bound.
I love
Oh my
Homeward
God.
Bound. But I heard that this one's like just it's like swearing and stuff. And
Oh,
it's like
dude,
really
it's-
Oh, it's
vulgar.
so
It's dumb.
adult.
It's
It's
so dumb.
ridiculous.
It's
no,
done really
it's not
stupid.
adult. It
It is.
It is done.
You gonna let your little kids watch that?
It is a children's movie with swearing. No,
It is
I'm
not
not
a
gonna let my
children's
kids
movie.
watch it, but I swear the comedy in it and the way the story is, it's a kids
it's a
movie.
kid's
It's a
movie,
kids
Just
movie.
imagine
It's
Will-
talking animals.
Will Forte, Will Ferrell, and Kevin Hart.
yeah,
at their
hilarious. Is-
Uh,
at
I
their
mean-
at their best.
Like
I
word
gotta
wise,
go.
like
I gotta go.
cussing wise.
At
Like
their best.
no, you're not understanding. Okay, you know what? Change the subject.
I'm
Because
sorry.
Me and him
I'm
will
not
fight.
trying to start a fight with you, but that is not them at their best.
No, that's not what I mean.
Old school. That's Will Ferrell at his best.
Never mind.
I get what you're saying. You got a whole powerhouse group of celebrities all talking.
Jamie Foxx was
all
in
their
it too.
all their voices are
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
that's right. It wasn't Kevin Hart. It was
Jimmy.
Foxx.
Well, I was about to say it was Jamie Foxx was in it, sounding exactly like Kevin Hart.
Oh, well, Kevin Hart was in that movie. Did you see that movie? No, I'll tell you a movie that I liked that was. It was a cartoon. The Secret Life of Pets.
That's a good movie.
That's a good
Louis
one.
C.K.
Okay, watch
Yes.
that movie with a lot of swearing.
Kevin
That's Strays.
Kevin Hart plays the little Chihuahua or whatever. Hilarious.
Yep.
No
No,
swearing.
he's a bunny.
No.
Oh, he was a
Isn't he
bunny. That's
bunny?
what it
No.
was. Yeah, I forget
No.
who it was. Yeah.
Make
Picture that with
Ma-
the most crude
Secret Life of
adult
Pets.
jokes.
Secret Life of Pets, rated R. That is Strays.
Yeah.
I
Except
like
it's
it.
not
Live
anima-
action.
It's live action animated CGI, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it.
But come on, you didn't find the devil in the sky funny? Like every time Garth
No,
and Dottie
I
fart?
thought. Okay,
It's funny.
I thought it was funny when I realized who the devil in the sky was. It was a billboard of the mailman. And it's like, okay, that's relatable because
the devil
my
in the
dogs,
sky.
dude,
Yeah,
the
they
mailman
hate it.
comes every single day. Why are you so
You know
angry at this
who it
person?
is.
Why are you so angry? Like, listen, my dogs know
Yeah.
when he's coming.
Yeah.
They see him across the street and know.
Like when my dog starts pacing around the house,
Yeah.
Whining.
crying and whining. I was like, dude, lay down. What's wrong with you? And then not even 5 minutes later, I see out the corner of my eye the mailman's walking up and putting stuff in the thing. I'm like,
crazy.
You need a life, dude. You need a job. You need to contribute to this family a little more instead of just peeing and pooping and eating all the food.
Like a standard size front door. You know how, like, you can imagine how big they are.
Yeah.
This dog.
You know, Stoop Man.
25 pounds.
From Hey Arnold.
Jumps
Stoop Man. Never loses.
Stoop Kid never loses Stoop.
Yeah. That's how big our front porch is. It's Stoop Kid Stoop.
Wow.
It's Stoop Kid size.
I'm not talking about the porch. The door. He jumps from the ground to the top of the door. Like just. Well, I can't put the screen. I'm afraid he's going to go through the screen. It's so. He just. I could only imagine if he got out what he would do to him.
Thank goodness we have. Her mom and dad got us. Because they own the house, so they like any kind of renovations. They pretty much have
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
done. Yeah, but they got a new storm door for the front door, and it's one of those heavy duty ones. It's got a nice lock.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's a nice storm door. It's not like yours that's on the side of the house.
Aww, it's good.
I wasn't gonna.
But
no, it's not.
Door handle?
It's not. Listen, I am not defending Ryan on this. No, his door
that I ripped off.
He needs to replace.
Fit of rage.
You need to replace the
Really?
the
I
awning.
did.
The
I
door.
literally. That was on an episode.
Yeah, he talked about it.
Yeah, I talked about it. Go back.
He needs to
and
replace the
listen
apron, the door, everything over there. No,
Oh my
but anyways, it's a nice door, and thank goodness it actually has this really nice. So our back door is like this. It's got a permanent screen in it. So like back in the day, my grandmother's door was like this. Me and Timmy had to swap out the screen for the glass. You got to take the screen out and put the glass in the wintertime, and then when you're ready to put you got to take the glass out of the door and put the screen in. So our back door has got a screen, and you push you break your fingers.
Yeah.
You break a fingernail to squeeze them in to slide them down.
Yeah.
Well, our front door is not like this. Our front door, the screen rolls up at the very top.
That's how this one is.
Oh, is it?
It has a thing of glass and it rolls up.
And you just grab the handle.
Well, but the screen comes down.
You just grab the handle and it just slides down.
Yeah,
it is
nice.
super nice. This door's like that, dude. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Other than your handle and your awning, I love that, dude. Dude, no, seriously,
I noticed that today. I was like,
it's really nice. But like, even still, like we can only let that down maybe like 6 inches or something, because he will jump all the way to the top.
Wow.
He's gotten out in the living room.
Wow.
He's gotten out of our front windows.
Jeez.
Through the screen.
I had the windows open before I knew he was an absolute monster.
That's when we knew.
And the neighbor came out and he was like, "Hey, your dog got out." And I'm like,
they're
"From
yelling.
where?"
They're yelling out in the yard.
The door's not open.
Yeah.
Here's the screen hanging off the house. I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
Hole through the screen.
So we've got like 3 people in the neighborhood trying to corner him, and he does not want anything to do with these people.
He's a herder dog. He's a sheepdog, man.
That sucks.
He's trying to herd everybody, and they're all trying to herd him. It's like, what?
If he gets out, he scales the back chain link fence within seconds.
Seconds, dude.
He jumps up. He's over. He's done.
We have a fenced-in backyard.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be a good idea to get a dog.
And our other dog, she's chill, man. She'll go back there. She just has fun. She just runs around the yard. Yeah. Does her business. She'll find a peach that fell off the neighbor's tree and think it's a ball and wants us to play catch with it until like she finds there's a bunch of bugs inside of it because it's been sitting on the driveway for a day or two. So gross. Oh, that was nasty. But no, if you let him off, like I remember that was the last time I've ever let him off leash. She's out there playing, running around, and he's just sitting on
looks
a leash.
Bored, sad.
He looks sad. He looks lonely. Like, I want to play. I'm like, all right, go play. As soon as he hears the ching 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 falling from when I let him off the leash, like his tags, letting loose, he goes straight behind the garage, and he knows right where to go. It scales right where the fences meet. He scales right in between it and goes right into my neighbor's yard. And my neighbor's yard, this dude is like,
he's anal about his
yard. He is like, I know you don't know who this is, but people that I grew up with, Mr. Vern, he is like, you cannot walk down the street on his piece of sidewalk without him getting mad because he thinks that you're gonna like step off and break one of his blades of grass. Like, like this guy's maybe not that crazy. He's actually a pretty cool dude, but
what's his name? Ron?
Reminds me of that
Roger,
dude from Friday.
Roger.
Yeah, gentlemen, get off the grass, please.
Yeah. And he's like, your dog's back here again. Oh, your dog just tried biting me. And I'm like, and then like I go back there and look, and he's trying to get he's got a patio that's like his backyard's fenced in, and then his patio is also fenced in with like 8-foot walls, like 8-foot high walls.
He's got the chain link, and then
yeah,
it's
weird.
The, like,
he's got like
planks.
a double fenced in backyard. It's so weird. Probably because of my dog. And so he's like trying to get out of his patio, and my dog's just going back and forth, and every time he opens the door, he barks him back into. I was like, oh, this is what, like, he needs to be on a farm, dude. I love my dog. I mean, he listens to me, but dude, if I let him out in the backyard, he is like,
how? Okay. First question: how old is this dog?
5.
We got him when he was a puppy, so every problem that he has,
he's 5.
everything that's wrong with him is our fault.
Second question:
I will own that all day.
What breed is he?
Border collie.
He is a border collie mix with a lab, like a lab border collie. He's a short hair.
No, he's not.
Listen, most border collies are shaggy dogs. Like
he's a short hair.
He's a short hair.
Yeah.
You've seen him. I mean, I'm sure you have.
He's got like a lab type coat.
Yeah.
His fur.
That's how my dog was.
But he's a border collie. He's
My
got to
dog-
be. He's got. I mean, everything about his personality.
Yeah.
Is border collie.
There's like something about like my dog did the same thing. Anytime he'd get the door open, he'd be running like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I'd be chasing him. I swear he would almost be laughing at me, like looking.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's just got his mouth wide
open.
open.
I got him.
I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
see his.
Tongue
I
wide
never
open.
see him so happy.
He looks so
when
fun,
he's
yeah.
running away. When
Pisses
he's running
you off.
You
Like,
dick,
dude.
get in the car, dude. I picked. Every time I have to get my car, drive around the block.
Yeah.
Come on. He'll get in the car. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he'll just sit there.
Yeah, he's all out of breath.
What's wrong with
And
you?
it looks like they
So
have a
proud.
smile
Yeah,
on
he
their
looks like he's
face.
so
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
because he's like, what, Dad? What? I was having
Almost
fun.
like
What? I
he's
was just hanging with
acting like-
just me and the boys. Come on,
Yeah,
I was having fun with the boys. Come on.
Just changing the subject. Yeah.
Shut up.
It is funny,
Bad
man.
dog.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
dogs
good boy. Come here.
Well, the
Aw.
other day he came in the house. He's like, you know what? Honestly, enough is enough. Like, when are we gonna just be like, send the dogs away? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I understand that, but at the same time, and he agrees 100%.
Like, no sooner I said it, dude.
These are our dogs. Like, I would feel
Like,
so
Yeah.
guilty
It's like giving your kids away, bro.
giving them away. Like, because
It is.
I cuddle with my dogs at night. Like, I love my dogs. My
Aw.
girl,
Like,
we bond. We're the only 2 females in the house. Like, that's my girl.
dude.
But I could, as much as they piss me
Oh
off,
my gosh.
I could not give. I tell them good dog, good girl, good boy more than anything.
It was like no
Aw.
sooner I said that, I
You felt
was like,
sad.
I looked at Dottie and I was like, food. She's like,
Oh, her head tilts are hysterical. And it's like, how can you give that up?
and she,
Yeah.
like her ears stick straight up. She's an Australian Kelpie, is what we put together, which is also
A herding.
a
dog.
herding dog.
Yeah.
But,
But-
she is not
but
like that at all.
Well, her personality is totally different than his.
She's young.
It's so funny, man, because like when she was like new, like when she was just like, I don't know, maybe the first year, she would sit by the front door with our storm doors closed, it's locked, but the main door is open. She'll sit there and she'll just watch people come by. She won't bark, she won't growl, she won't whine. She just sit there and just watch.
Just looks.
Aw.
And
She
Garth
still does
will be
that.
sitting there, like he'll be sitting on the couch with me or something, and he'll like, if he hears
Catches
something,
a glimpse
he'll.
of something.
I'm like, stop it, lay down.
Wow.
Would you cut it out? Stop it, just lay down. Now she knows how he is, and she'll see them, and as soon as she sees them, she will turn around, look at him, and
No, she barks first.
she will bark at him.
She barks, then barks at him. Be like, hey, you.
Like,
Come on,
it's-
I'm alerting
I'm
you.
not even
Yeah.
joking.
She
Like
does it on purpose.
It's weird when
Wow.
you're a dog owner. Like people, like if you don't own dogs or have never had a dog, like people think you're crazy. Like because I used to think people were crazy when they said that they can talk to their dogs. No, man.
Or
Like,
that's
I
your
know.
child.
I can like I absolutely know what my
Yeah.
dogs are up to. Like it's weird. Like it's almost like I can understand them.
Yeah.
It's like I like, there's probably some
God,
things.
you weirdo.
There's probably some things that they do that I don't fully understand. Like I'm not Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer. Like there's probably some behavior that they are expressing that I'm not keen to. Like I'm not gonna say I'm the end all be all, but like when it comes to dogs, I feel like I've definitely developed another sense of understanding their emotions, or at least being able to recognize.
Yeah.
No, even if they're not my dogs, like I've met other dogs, and I can kind of tell when like they're approachable or not, or if they're into me. I guess like they find me friendly or whatever. Yeah. But dude,
I wanted you to say attractive so bad.
She absolutely. Yeah, like they totally dig me. Like they dig me like they're bones. They are my dog. No.
Give a dog a bone,
dude.
Literally,
roll me a freaking bone here. But no, man, dude, she absolutely alerts him and gets him going to like, hey, somebody's here, and I'm looking out the window. I was like, guys, it's an old lady pushing a stroller. Would you leave her alone? Like, would you stop?
It could be anything.
Right.
I think they're past that. Like, but when Garth was younger, yeah, he would bark at leaves or birds flying by. Like, come on, dude.
Well, and the opposite.
like come on.
The opposite thing, which is so weird, is I noticed before we got her, because they're 5 and almost 2. I swear I'm talking about my kids. So she drinks out of the toilet if you leave.
She
the
will
seat.
Not anymore. We got a new toilet seat.
Nope.
She lifts it.
She tries to, but if someone accidentally leaves it up, she drinks out of it.
Oh, it's gross, dude.
It's nasty. Well, here's the thing.
She'll eat her own poop too, man. She's so nasty. She's so nasty.
He never drank out of the toilet. Now he does because he's learning things from her.
Oh yeah, and that's a thing.
And it's like they just go back.
They do learn.
So you thought one dog was bad, and now it's like great. Now we have double trouble. It's like raising twins.
God. Yeah, we never had two. Well, we had 2 dogs at one time, but at that time, the dog that I grew up with was up there in age, and he was like
well trained though, right? He probably wasn't getting around very well though, huh? You said he was older.
He was older, and he was just kind of like, I think he was a little more jealous of the new dog.
Oh yeah. Oh, still.
So
to this day,
any habits that the new dog, I don't think the new dog picked up on any. I don't know. He didn't pick up any bad habits because my other dog was old. He didn't have any bad habits. He got all that out of his system running, and he got to the point where we could actually leave him in the front yard and he wouldn't run anymore.
That's the key, though.
Get a new one when the old one's on the way out.
Well, that is a system, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You don't want another one?
No,
Come on.
no, I know I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I'd miss right now. If something was to happen to either one of my dogs, I'd miss them to pieces.
Oh, dude, it's a heartbreak waiting to happen.
I'd bawl my eyes out, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
But
it's
at the same time,
I've ever seen my dog cry.
But at the same time, though, man, they don't. I mean, I guess they do provide for me, for her, even the kids. Like, I guess like it's like a friend. Like it's a friendly being in the house.
Yeah.
When you come home and your dog is so super excited to see you, there is no
it's
better
annoying
feeling.
as hell, dude. It is so annoying.
Stop.
Listen, I'm the only one that does it. It's a no touch, no talk, no look rule. When you walk in the house, you ignore the dogs until you are ready. And I'm the only one that does it. And when I don't do it, I pay the consequences. They are all over me. But when I do it, you got to put a good pause between do and do. Otherwise, it sounds like doo-doo. When you do it,
oh my God,
they leave me alone right away because they know that I'm coming in the house. I usually have bags. I usually have a book bag, or food, or drinks. Go on, get gone, go.
Yeah.
Get back. Yeah. That's usually the song that plays in my head when I walk in the door because I'm telling the dogs. I'm always telling the dogs, get back. Anyways.
We can make a whole podcast about our dogs.
Well, we absolutely could.
I could talk about dogs.
Your drive home with your dog on the side of the road.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, that was a little too dark there. The difference between, and I think this was it. Tom Segura made a joke about this. He was talking about the difference between his dog and his kids. Was it Tom Segura? One of his specials?
I have no idea.
I want to say it was Tom Segura.
Have you watched Tom Segura?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Your mom's house. You drive home. We have the same.
That's right.
I gotta say, and not to throw you off.
No, it's fine.
His comedy, it's kind of changed.
It has.
And I
it's
think
not as funny.
His
not.
last special was a totally different vibe.
It was
and I think it's because these comedians are doing these podcasts, and they're bringing the jokes, the inside jokes from the podcast on to their stand-up.
So no one gets it.
Maybe
he did it, and I was lost because I don't watch it enough, so
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's like telling Bert jokes, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I know who Bert Kreischer is.
I know who he is,
yeah,
but not
I know.
to the level of. I could tell everyone that was there were like hardcore
Oh, for sure.
fans.
Because they spent $600 a ticket for this. So
Yeah.
of course they are.
And I'm watching it as I like a stand-up, and I occasionally watch Your Mom's House. So I was kind of lost at some point. So
Right.
I think
I think his older stuff was funnier.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, dude.
Even especially before that, I thought it was a little fun. But I still enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy
Hog?
it.
Oh my
it was funny.
God,
it was just a little
hysterical.
slower paced.
I agree.
It was weird.
I agree.
It was weird.
I've seen funnier stand-ups. I got to say the same thing with John Mulaney. Since he's gotten sober, he's definitely not as funny.
Not as
And-
funny anymore.
But I would
man.
never tell that to his
I hate
face.
to
I would
say
never
that.
say that to his face.
Hate
Have
to
you
say
seen
it.
Because
his most
I am-
recent one, Baby J?
I am more than happy.
Even though he was sober, it was hysterical.
It was funny, but
I loved
was that
it.
Was that the one you and I watched?
Yeah. Where he was talking about his stint in rehab.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was funny. Yes, we were both laughing, but it is not as funny as his older stuff.
Well, everyone has
Yeah.
a different opinion. Come on, man. I thought it was hysterical. It's like an
Did your AC
asshole.
just kick on?
Huh?
Did your air just kick on or your heat?
My heat maybe.
Oh, it
If
sounded like
the-
somebody was walking in the door. I was like, what the-
It freaked me out like that. The door is open.
Yeah, I know. And your front door.
Hey,
Yeah.
if they don't know how to use a door handle, then they're screwed. You don't have one.
No, like, yeah, dude, I do. I hate saying this because but you know what? I think, and that's what's so messed up, man, with like, and I really don't want to go down this road.
Cancel culture.
No. The whole like drug scene, like Chris Farley. Do you think Chris Farley would be as funny as he was if he wasn't like just totally wasted all the time, like getting ripped on set and like, you know what I mean? Like a lot
Did
of
he do anything when he was sober?
Jim Carrey. No,
he
if
died.
he,
No
if
one's-
he did,
yeah,
if
no
he
one's-
did, it probably wasn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Stop playing
I was
with
playing
your
with my
Freaked
key.
me out.
I did that earlier. Yeah, especially after I just said somebody was getting.
All right.
Oh
I
my
did that because I did that earlier.
My heart just fell out of my ass.
I'm so
dude.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I just
God.
accidentally hit the panic button on my
I thought
key.
someone was out there like this is
I'm
the
sorry.
purge, man. It's Friday
I'm
the 13th.
sorry.
Oh my
For Christ's sakes.
I'm so sorry. Let me just lock
Woo.
my car real quick just to make sure it's locked in case somebody was trying to get in it.
But
It wasn't. No, but like,
so here's
like,
the thing.
dude, Jim Carrey.
You've never seen Chris Farley do something.
Not that we know. I didn't know
Right,
he was. I
not
didn't know
that
he
you
was
know of.
wasted until I was older.
Right.
But here's the thing. You don't know anything different. So would he be the same? Would he be as funny? You don't know what he was like before all that. He never really, like, could you imagine Tommy Boy with him sober? Like,
Well, have you seen?
Oh, God.
Have you seen?
How about like how about for instance,
I think
Matthew
McConaughey.
no Chandler Bing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Matt-
he was
Matt-
the same thing. They were, dude.
He
Matt
was
LeBlanc.
hilarious, and when
Almost-
he got sober, you could tell he got real fat.
Matthew
Yeah.
Perry, not Matt.
Matt
LeBlanc.
Perry.
Matthew Perry.
No, Matthew Blanc. That's Joey. You could tell he got fat. He started eating more. He wasn't on that cocaine diet,
Because he was sober.
and he was sober. And you could also tell he was like
He wasn't as funny.
the energy wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Bob Saget, Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
all those guys. And I really hate to say it, but it's like they
Drugs
almost
make you funny.
right. But
Oh, that's
But like,
horrible.
why though? It's because like they are acting as somebody else, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're on drugs, acting like somebody else because they
Yeah.
are somebody else when they're on drugs.
Well,
Like they're acting in a way that like they normally would not act if they were sober.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not that I am not making a case for drugs. I'm just saying that is
that's like beer confidence. I act different when I was younger. I
act
different when
Liquid
I had
courage.
a bunch of beer or drinks or whatever.
But you know what? I heard this very interesting YouTube short not too long ago where it's not actually confidence or courage. It's just that you're literally dumber because you are on alcohol. So mentally, because I felt the same way. Like, yeah, I'm definitely more social. I'm definitely more outgoing when I've been drinking, when I have, some alcohol in me. Like, because I'm not as cautious, or I'm not as,
aware.
I don't feel as vulnerable talking to strangers. Like, I can strike up a conversation with them. But I'm like that even when I'm sober, though. Like, I can still have a conversation with anybody.
And so can I.
But I'm just more
loose.
Loose.
I would not use that word.
I am.
I'm loose.
I'm loose.
I'm loose today, brother. I've got it going on. Real hard and real loose. I'm going real fast and real loose. In turn 3. Oh, do it for Dale. Do it for Dale.
On the break.
I did. I showed it. I showed it on here before. Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't know what that is, then God bless you. No, man. I mean, I just like. I'm not saying I'm advocating drug use. I'm just saying
what drugs? Because you get different versions of drugs.
Most of those people, it's cocaine.
Mostly.
Most of those people that I mentioned, it's cocaine.
Whatever.
So, but like, I mean, Chris Farley, he OD'd on like what they call it, a speedball. It's cocaine and heroin.
Same thing our neighbor died on.
Something allegedly. Allegedly, that's what we've been told.
You know that story? Our neighbor died in his house.
Oh, dude.
No.
This was years ago. This was like probably like a year after we moved in.
Really?
Yeah, we were there. It was like middle of winter, and like the paramedics showed up. He was there for like
seen him
5
for 3
days.
3 days or so.
Oh yeah, dude.
God.
And then immediately after, his ex-wife and her family came in and squatted on the house for like 3-4 years until finally they got kicked out.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now we have this really nice bachelor. Ron is his name.
Ron moved in next door.
He's got a nice stable job where he leaves at 8 a.m. and he's home by 5.
And how do we know that? Because I stare at my neighbor out the
because
window.
Because Kelly's desk is in the front window,
window,
literally the front window. So she sees everything that goes on in his, comes in the driveway.
I'm the neighbor that vacuums the grass. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What's going on out there?
Like, dude, we actually, you know what? We actually do have a pretty active street. There's a guy that attends our local bar. I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm talking about Victor. I don't know what his condition is now. Well, Vincent or Victor? Victor. Dude, we were sitting there at the house. Door was open, watching TV, and
heard nothing.
Didn't hear anything,
nothing.
man. Just see ambulance. We hear sirens getting closer and closer, and then they shut off, and you just whoosh.
Ambulance, fire truck,
you see the lights
police,
flash by the house,
everything,
and then another ambulance comes down, and then two police cars come flying down the street with their sirens on.
Wow.
Like, what the heck's going on? So I had to leave to go somewhere, do something.
Bring the kids to
and I back out the driveway, and I call her. I'm like, babe, you got to get outside right now and find out what's going on. Everybody in the neighborhood is outside right now. All of our neighbors are outside walking the street. Like,
yeah,
everybody's walking their dog. Everybody's cutting their grass. Everybody's vacuuming the lawn. You got to find out what's going on. And I guess some guy I know of him.
Yeah.
My dad knows him. Everybody. He attends the local bar. I guess he had a little bit too much to drink. Was on his motorcycle doing donuts in the parking lot, right, babe? And ended up coming down allegedly, and then ended up coming down our street and smashed T-boned into a side of a pickup truck, like an F-150 or something.
Oh, man.
Without a helmet.
Oh.
And the truck was parked in the driveway, and when you looked, the truck was...
There's a huge dent.
Sideways.
The
side airbags
deployed.
came on. She thought they put a sheet over the window. I'm like, no, babe, that's the side airbags. The side airbags over the window came out.
Yeah.
And bikes on the side, huge dent in the side. I'm like, dude, it was bad, dude. It was really bad. And I guess he
said that he
critical
wasn't going to make it, but He did.
Oh, so I don't even know. I don't even know what the update was.
Wow.
They thought he wasn't going to make it. His lungs kept collapsing in ICU. They said, well,
don't drink and drive.
He's getting
and
better.
That's not for the kids. That's for everybody. Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it as bad.
Don't do it. It's bad. Don't do it.
That's from your mom's house, by the way.
And South Park, right?
Oh, drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Garrett. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I saw a pretty bad accident heading to work the other day. My God. So, you know the bridge you go downtown.
The Interboat?
Yeah. And you got. I'm trying to get to the right. Everyone to the right trying to get to the left. So it's just going like.
You get off at 9th or Ontario?
Oh my God.
Where do you get off?
I get off at.
Where is it? Carnegie or Chester? Because
Carnegie.
those two are bad. Yeah.
Carnegie.
I saw an accident there once.
You get off at Carnegie?
I see an accident every day. Yeah.
Getting off at Carnegie's bad.
Oh my God,
that is the worst.
You got to get way over.
They did so much work down there. Why have they not fixed? Because 77 gets on right there.
It does.
And they're trying to get on the freeway, and everybody's trying to get over and get off at Carnegie.
Right. That very first exit.
And it's one lane. And you got like not even a quarter of a mile to do it.
I know. It
is the worst.
It's set up
7,
for
8 o'clock at night with like.
Yeah. That's why I usually go down to Chester or Superior.
Yeah.
And I'll go around. Like if I got to take Carnegie, well no, take 490 to.
You can do that.
The Opportunity Corridor.
But everyone else does
so awesome,
everyone does that now.
Unless you're downtown. But dude, if you're downtown, get off at Superior.
Yeah.
Don't get off at Carnegie. Don't.
Yeah.
You want to try C? Get off at Chester. Don't take Carnegie.
You can do that. Yeah.
Not everyone knows that.
Well, now right now they've been building that Sherwin-Williams extension, and it's blocked off so many streets. Dude,
you're talking about something I don't even know about.
Dude, they built a whole building, a whole freaking building.
I know they're building a building, but I didn't know what it was.
It's an extension of Sherwin-Williams, and
good for them.
Yeah, I mean, anyone they get whatever they want. You know, they're one of the major businesses in Cleveland. So, yeah, every day.
They're not bigger than Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah, well, it's in the heart of Cleveland, and it's like it's there's no room. There's just no room. Yeah. I was talking to someone at my work the other day about this. Why don't they just buy up all of those?
You're about to say exactly what I was about to say. Go ahead.
Why don't they just buy up all of those tiny little lots, these little $20? They just jack up the prices. Start building full parking garages. You can stack the parking instead of having on these little lots that are $10, $13. Come on, man. Some of them, they literally, you park, and they go, are you going to be parking here all day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'll have no emergencies that I can foresee happening. Come on. And then you're basically wedged in all day until 4 o'clock and praying that nothing happens. I mean, dude.
I wasn't going to say that. I thought you were about to say something else when you said buy up the other
go
lots.
ahead. Maybe it's different. Something.
I don't understand why they are building a building when, and it might be because it was financed and commissioned and in the works pre-COVID.
Right.
But like, dude,
what?
I would say
Paint?
75 to 80% of Cleveland workers that work downtown are now working from home.
Right.
You know how much like open office space
what are they going to put in there?
Is downtown right now? And I would say just about any city, not just Cleveland.
Dude.
Most people are working from home.
Right.
And my aunt still has to. She had the same situation, but she still has to go in like 2 days a week. So
even
sometimes they are occupied.
Even if it's 2 days a week, like you can share a desk with somebody. You can share a space because most of your office equipment is at home. All you need to bring is your laptop. You don't need to bring in like pictures and books and then you don't need to bring all these personal artifacts in if you're only going in for 1 or 2 days a week.
Yeah.
You could share a desk with somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, like, especially, I mean, a lot of companies have realized that they can save a lot of money. It improves morale. It improves childcare. It saves money for families. I mean, there's a lot of pros to remote working than there is being in the office. If you don't have to be. I mean, if you have to be for whatever reason, I'm not going to get into that. But like, dude, there's a lot of office space that's available downtown. There's no reason for us to be building new buildings right now. Again, unless it's already started pre-COVID, because then you're screwed. And I bet you they're eating that right now.
They were.
They're going to be eating that, and they're going to be trying to sell. I bet you. I mean, I'm just guessing. If it was me, and I had any kind of knowledge or experience or background, I would say sell it and lease it for apartments.
Right.
So I mean, especially if you got like a 100-floor building or something. I don't know how many floors that's going to be in that building, but
it's pretty tall.
You could sell a lot of that space for like condos and apartments and like downtown living, because that's what's happening. There's a lot of living spaces that are going up in the flats downtown Cleveland and a lot of places. So because now those living spaces have now become office spaces.
Ryan, would you mind?
Which should be the title of the Office Space sequel. It should be Living Space. Let him taste that. No, he wanted to taste. He wanted to taste that. You got a cup or something?
No, I don't care. You can endorse this on here, Beatbox.
Beatbox. Beatbox.
Excuse me.
It's dangerous.
Sorry, I'm getting over bronchitis, so yeah.
I got bronchitis.
I got all the. My son had.
Nobody got time for that.
My son had a normal cold. No. I've been on antibiotics. Do you want more?
No, she didn't. He's gonna want more after he drinks that.
Yeah, if you want more. Yeah, you are.
Don't give him too much. He's
so strong.
You know I've had that pack since the beginning of the summer.
I know.
A White Claw.
Yeah, that's
Come
the same.
on.
Same pack.
Good thing it's not like.
That's what I'm saying.
Good thing it's not a brewed beverage, because that would be skunky.
I'm a lightweight.
And these are so strong.
But dude,
oh my God.
don't call yourself a lightweight, because that sounds negative. It's not that. It's not that you're a lightweight. It's
yeah,
not that at all.
You don't want to be known as the guy who can.
No, it's okay to be known as that. It's just like no, because I'm not. I don't want him to feel like he's like a weaker class of human. Oh. I was gonna be nice. I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna say a weaker class of human, but yeah, pussy's fine. We can go pussy.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up, man.
Straight up, I'm a pussy. You want to fight me now? Because I'll go home.
Right. Don't beat around the bush.
I will run away with my tail between my legs.
Yeah, don't beat around the bush. No pun intended.
Pun very much intended.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh god.
No, dude.
I'm trying to clean up on this show, man.
I know. I was being nice. He's like pussy.
It's like every other episode.
Whoa. I was like, that's not where I was going with
Every
this.
other episode of the show is
not where I was going.
Is a little unholy. So
that's what you get when you have Tim here. Come on, man.
Hey, I don't bring that to the show. I don't bring that. Maybe a little bit. Okay, yeah, I do.
All right, take a sip. Do you like it?
I like it.
Yeah?
Fruit punch, right?
Tastes like fruit punch.
It
Those
does.
are so dangerous.
I'm telling you.
I definitely taste something else besides fruit
It is.
punch.
It does. It tastes like fruit punch with like a hint of like vodka.
The first taste is all fruit punch.
It is.
And you're like, okay, yeah, it's not just fruit punch.
But it's like, hey, kids, here's some Hawaiian
But it's not
punch,
like, I can't drink this.
Speaking of these things, there was a person in the news. There's a lady who actually I wish I had the news article.
It was
brought up.
me.
Yeah.
I can talk about it.
This lady, she's a bus driver, and she was driving her route, and she was drinking a White Claw, and she swears that she thought it was an energy drink, and that she had been working there for 20 plus years. She was an older lady, and she had no idea that there was alcohol in it, and she was drinking it from the can, not even like this, not even trying to cover it up, just like straight up from the can, White Claw.
Well, all those cans look alike. They make them,
bro.
I gotta say,
bro, that is a hardcore alcohol.
Well, she didn't say energy drink. She thought it was like a seltzer, like a water seltzer.
Well, technically,
sure,
it is.
It tastes like one,
but
it tastes like one.
She said she didn't know what it was, and I don't know if a kid saw it and reported her, but she got fired. They let her go.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. So
shame on you.
Yeah, I mean, she was crying and stuff.
But listen, it's not that I don't have empathy for the lady.
Yeah.
But if you're that dumb,
yeah,
then you don't deserve to be driving my kid around.
That's true. That's true. Well, I mean,
I'm not putting my kid on your butt. If you're that dumb, that you don't know that that's an alcoholic beverage when you crack it open and take a drink.
And what if you had another one? You're like, hey, try this out, and you hit it to some kid.
I don't taste alcohol in White Claws.
You don't.
I don't care. I don't care if you taste it. I'm not talking about tasting. I'm just saying, if Do you know that White Claw has alcohol in it?
It does say right on there, alcohol volume.
Well, yeah.
Do you know that White Claws have alcohol in them?
I do now.
Why are you thinking about this?
Because I do now, but how
long have you drank White Claws before you realized there was alcohol in it?
Okay, but here's the thing. If she legit didn't know, my first sip, I didn't taste alcohol in it. I still don't taste alcohol in it. Like,
fair enough.
There was a benefit of the doubt.
No, wait a minute.
She could be a true alcoholic,
fair
drinks
enough.
8 packs a day.
Fair enough.
Right.
Fair enough.
I'm getting really loud. I'm so sorry.
No, that's what podcasts are for, to have these kind of important conversations that nobody's going to listen to.
Right.
Fair enough. Listen
to this.
So, again, I think my point still stands true, though. If you are the type of person that you are just going to go to the gas station
and not read it,
go buy a drink out of the alcohol section where all the beers are, and hard lemonades, hard iced teas, what have you.
You're pretty dumb.
And you're gonna drink this. You're that clueless, and you're that blind to what you're purchasing and drinking. I don't want you driving a bus with my kid in it.
Right.
Because that means that you are that freaking clueless that you don't even realize what's going on the road, that you're just walking blindly into a gas station to buy something out of the beer cooler,
right,
and not know that it has alcohol in it.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
So fair enough, but still.
Right.
It was pretty dumb.
Well, because, like, look at me. I go in to buy an energy drink in the morning, and I will not buy something. I won't buy a Monster without looking at the flavor, because I don't want to pick up a mango. I don't want to pick up a pineapple.
Sure.
I have to look at the flavor.
And you go to the
same. So I'm reading everything.
And you go to the same gas station, the same source every day.
Yeah.
And
there's nothing more powerful than you.
And so
damn straight, there's nothing more powerful than you.
When you go to the energy drink section,
yeah,
do you walk into the beer cave to go get that?
No.
The beer is on the other. I know what gas station you frequent. The alcoholic beverage is in a totally different wall.
It's on the other side of the store.
It's on a different wall in the gas station.
Yeah.
If you go to like Speedway, where I went before we came here, it's not. It is on the same wall.
But it's labeled.
But it's right next to the beer cave, and they have big signs on top of it.
That's
energy
the lady?
Drinks. Oh, I'm done with this conversation.
That's the lady?
No, Ryan.
Dude, no way. No way.
You know what that lady looks like? She looks like that kid that's got the baby mask. That did the dancing. It's like the baby mask.
Oh,
like the,
stop. Oh my god.
Or like
God.
Or it's that meme.
It there.
It's that meme of that one actor, that one guy actor that's like, or like that Jackie Chan where he's like,
I can't even have more tears for just a mistake. It was a mistake. I'm fired. I'm gonna be in the street because of a mistake.
She's foreign.
She can't read English.
Yeah.
She can't read. An emotional news 12. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, like, she's been bus driving for what?
Well, she's
20
also going
years?
through chemotherapy.
Why is she drinking?
I don't know.
Maybe she legit didn't know.
15
Come
years.
on.
Wait. Where's this at? Go back a little bit. It said for what school district? Go back.
I didn't catch it. Hold up.
Just go back like 5 seconds.
It's
5, 10 seconds
on here.
Hit the left arrow key on your keyboard.
The video is only like
the New York.
Crying. I can't even have more tears for just a mistake.
I can't even.
I can't even
I'm
have
sorry.
no tears.
Pause it for a second. Pause it real quick.
She said
Hot
I can't
take.
have no tears.
I've been crying and crying. And
there
crying.
was no tears there.
I can't even have no tears for driving with a mistake.
Okay, yeah.
Hard seltzer was alcoholic. She's been a school bus driver at Smithtown High School for 15 years. Where's that at?
I don't know.
Suffolk County Police Department said the 60-year-old will not be charged, but she did lose her job.
Yeah.
And she probably lose that pension. That state pension.
Bullshit.
That state teaching pension.
I call bullshit on that. Yeah, that lady was. She knew what she was doing, man. Man, when you do a job for so long, man, people get comfortable.
But dude, if she's been doing it for 15 years,
that's a long time.
6 years. But like, how long has she been in the country? Because that accent was pretty thick.
Well, that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Listen, my grandmother has been living up north, probably like the last, I don't know, 50 years.
Well, she's not from like France or Germany.
No, she's from Kentucky. And she's still got a slight accent.
She's still got that
slight.
accent.
Do that accent.
You guys think it's bad, but it's not that. It really is not that bad. Go down to Kentucky. Go down to Kentucky with me for 2 days for the weekend. I'll show you.
Do it.
Hey, team, you gotta go bye-bye. But she don't talk. Listen, I over-enunciate. Because, hey, I can go down there and I can go get me some White Claw, and I can talk with the rest of them.
And I can drink that White Claw.
And I can drink with the rest of them.
And I can go drive that school bus.
Listen.
Too soon? Too soon.
No, it's not too soon. I'm just saying, this lady, she should not be driving my kids. I mean, she's 60 years old. Not that that's old, but like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing?
It is weird.
You mean to tell me that you didn't know that was alcoholic beverage and you're on chemotherapy? You couldn't taste. I mean, maybe her taste buds are like fried off or something, because that does happen. That does happen. Everything tastes like metal. And maybe she thought a seltzer beverage would, like, you know, maybe it's healthier or something. There was no sugar in it. It was less carbs. You know, because sugar promotes cancer. Like, if you got cancer and you're drinking sugar, it feeds it. Like, sugar feeds the cancer. So, yeah, I could do it.
Like
I could turn it on and off all day. It's fine.
Sweet and low.
Well, that starts the cancer, and then you go back to the sugar. Cancer does feed off of sugar.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
That's unfortunate, because I love sugar.
Oh yeah, we all do.
I'm addicted to sugar.
We're 90s kids, bro. We were made to love sugar.
Right.
We grew up on
drink.
Kool-Aid, Frosted Flakes.
Listen, I didn't drink orange juice. I drank Sunny D.
Right. Basically.
And now Sunny D's got a hard drink now too. Did you see that?
They do.
Yeah, dude.
No.
They got a hard Sunny D now.
I've never been a orange juice type of person with vodka or whatever. I don't like that. No.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, is that what it is? Screwdriver. Ugh.
Orange juice and Tito's.
No. All right. What else is the mimosa?
That's
champagne.
Mimosas are good. Dude,
yeah, that's champagne.
Cracker Barrel sells mimosas now.
Really?
Dude, Cracker Barrel sells alcohol now, dude.
That is.
I ain't been to Cracker Barrel in a minute. Me and my brother went to Cracker Barrel for breakfast. We were down in Louisville.
Wow.
We met up with my brother's coworker and his girlfriend, and we're sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, alcohol." I was like, "Well, we already been started our day." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I haven't had anything to drink yet." I was like, "I was just gonna wait." You know, I got 5 days down here. I got 4 days of music. Like, I'm not trying to kill myself while I'm down here. And I was like, I'll just wait. Dude, they all were sitting there. They have like 5 different flavors of mimosas, and then they even have a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
I don't think in my entire life, I've ever had a Bloody Mary.
Oh, me neither. Ugh,
because
gross.
And I think I think it's because I really don't like V8.
Oh, I don't like that either. It's garbage.
I hate V8. But like, now that I'm older, I can drink a V8. It's not good.
Ugh.
It's not good. Like, if I bought a V8, I would buy it to like challenge myself to drink it. Like, I wouldn't be buying it to like, oh, this sounds healthy and refreshing.
You remember?
I'm not buying it for that. I'm buying it like, I bet I could drink this. I could totally drink this. I bet you I'm gonna drink this.
Do you remember V8 Splash?
Now that was good.
That was amazing.
Because it was like, where was this at for the last 20, 30 years, bro?
God.
Where have you been?
It was so tangy. It basically tastes like Sunny D.
It was Tang. Tang. Don't forget about Tang.
Basically.
It was Tang. It was a kick in the glass.
Yeah,
Tang.
man.
Kick in the dude. It was freaking high C fruit punch.
It was all the
corn
goodness.
Flakes.
I think it was mostly carrot because it was
trick
orange
cereal. Well, that was the thing. They tricked you. I said trick cereal. It was because it was so fruity. It tricked you into thinking that it was so healthy because it really wasn't.
No,
but they did still put the regular V8 vegetable stuff in it.
Good.
But it was hidden behind like
so much sugar,
like a bag of sugar, like the whole bag of sugar, the whole 1 pound bag of sugar. Because like, dude, tell me if you remember this. When you would buy it, it would settle, and you'd have to shake it up, and you'd have swirls.
It would at the bottom, yeah.
But even after you shook it, it would swirl.
Yeah.
It has swirls in it.
It's
sand
of
this
sugar.
Is magical.
Yeah, it was good.
Magical Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah. It was good. That was good stuff.
That sent my body right into diabetic shock. Right there.
Yeah, trash right there. Sorry, I need to put a trash in the bathroom. That is my bad.
So I was going to wait to use the bathroom, but you guys have already been like sneaking off and taking your breaks.
Taking little breaks.
I've been holding down the fort, so I'm going to take a little break myself.
Dude, let's take a break.
Good time. Yeah.
Let's just take a break.
Yeah, and then when we come back, I would like to talk, because I really have not talked to you at all about the festival.
I know.
Bro.
I know.
I got some stories, man.
I bet you do.
Oh, good stories.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about all that.
Yeah,
I'll
let's take a break.
I'll share some stuff too. And yeah, we'll be right back on your Drive Home podcast. Hang on.